Virgo.
And I'm Lindsay.
This is
What we did on the weekend at Good Things Melbourne 23.
Technically, if I may, I don't mean to stop so early, but this what we did on the weekend?
Yep.
Yes.
It's Friday today.
Yeah, correct.
So-
But this will come out
Hey.
on a weekend.
If you don't have a job, it's always the weekend.
We used to, when Jason and I were doing breakfast, we used to call the drive show unemployed breakfast. People, it's like, that's breakfast when people get up around 3 in the afternoon.
100%. Yeah, so you've been around a while. Triple J,
Yes, I have. Yes.
Frenzal have been.
Oh, yes.
So
The band's been around a while too.
Yes, also.
band's been around a while, but like Triple J, you guys on Triple J was
Yes.
that's how I learned music.
I'm sorry. Although it's kind of how we learned music too. So Jason and I joined Frenzal when I was 18 and I sort of got into punk rock pretty recently before that. But then I pretty much just was in this punk rock world from 1996 to 2004. And so when we started at Triple J, it was like we had our genre blinkers prized open and went, oh, there's all this other cool
There's
music.
other stuff.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I actually quite like all of this. Well, not all of it, but you know. But yeah, so it was actually quite good. Jason did not. That's why he left.
Yeah,
Also, he wanted to do other things with his time.
yeah. Because Brecky,
We were doing
early.
breakfast. Yeah, but it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like because I'm still I do drive now in Wollongong and I kind of like when I occasionally do breakfast, you got the whole afternoon.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of like the weekend begins at midday.
Mhm.
We used to have, when I was doing breakfast, happy hour was like, between 12 and 1. That's like happy hour. You go and then you could have a sleep because you got a bit drunk at lunch. And then you wake up at like 5 or 6 in the afternoon and your day starts again.
Let's go. Round
This
two.
is those couple little tips for you getting into radio. Get drunk at midday.
So what is it, a 3-hour show, an hour or half hour before prep? And that's-
Yeah. Oh, well, with that show, when I was doing breakfast, yeah. Now, these days, you actually have to get in and get ready and get through the news and
Prepare,
stuff. With
yeah.
that, it was just like, you just get there and go,
Rock up and
what's
talk.
going on? What's some dumb jokes? Let's go. With when I was doing it with Robbie and Marique would come in and go, okay, I've got a 6:15, which meant early, bit of a crap story. If you've got like at 8:30, you've got a great story. So because that's what you do it at 8:30, the peak
Yeah.
time. And I often only had 6:05s, or maybe even like 5:45 before
Open
the show
the phone
starts.
lines to tradies.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that was sorry. I know.
tell us some on-site nicknames.
That was growing up listening to people like Helen Razor. She taught us like how important it was to actually talk to people like that because you grow up in this band, you just live in Newtown, you don't get to see many actual people, and how people like Helen Razor taught you there's so many people out there that are just the best to listen to. When Jason and me were doing overnights, we got this guy calling up once who was a tradie. He had an not an earth mover, something like that. I don't know the jargon.
Yep.
Something that looks like a Tonka truck but big. And he was moving an adventure playground, like swing set and slippy dip and everything, from the council property in which it belonged, and putting it in the middle of a roundabout. It's a little personal project that he was doing.
Was he paid to do this? Or was he
This
just
was
doing it?
unofficial. This was off the books. This was a decision that maybe he made some minutes before that. And so we decided to keep crossing back to him over the course of the night. Okay, what's that? You got the swing set up there? Is it going all right? Have you got a little bit of a lean? Have you got your spirit level out? And in the end, it looked, unfortunately, this is the days, it was like 2004 before social media. So there's no picture, he wasn't sending us pictures. He wasn't adding us, atting us on Instagram or anything, but I'm sure it looked great. And I'm sure he was only arrested, he only went to jail for a little bit.
Was there a few beers behind that move?
For him? Oh, hell yeah. No, absolutely. I'm sure though he probably just, he just wanted to get it, maybe he had some kids he wanted to get closer to, I don't know. I didn't pursue that angle.
Fair.
Because I think he was using an earth mover, so you don't ask if someone's drunk when they're using an earth mover.
The park was too far away. I'll just put it in the roundabout in front of my fucking house.
That's the whole...
Let it go.
Yep.
Did you do that with hard rubbish? When it was hard rubbish time, you get table sets and couches that, put them in roundabouts, and then sit there and have lunch.
See the table, the couch.
And people
the
driving
lamp.
past it, and they're all like, "Look at these fucking stupid kids!"
When you live in Newtown, the hard rubbish day is when you furnish your house. When you're a poor musician dude in 1996 in Newtown, I can actually get it. I'm going to have some dinner table. We're going to sit down tonight, my lady friend. We'll sit down tonight for dinner.
No more sitting on the floor for us.
I told you I'd treat you right.
Milk crate out the window.
Now I've got to go on tour for 6 months. See ya.
Found a candle hold today. Tomorrow I'll buy some candles.
Yeah, candles are coming. I'll have candles for Christmas.
Newtown, Brunswick.
Yeah, I
it's
think
the same,
similar vibes. Yeah, you Brunswick
Yeah,
people.
we're Brunswick,
Yeah.
so it's the new town of Melbourne.
Look at his
really
hair.
is.
Can't you? fucking tell.
Yeah, it's either that or you're like a brass player in the Porkers or something with the flames.
Oh, bring the ska back. We need a like 6-wave ska.
I was actually quite surprised that there wasn't a ska band on this bill because
Surely there should have been one.
I mean, there could be some kind. Like I'm sure. I think Corey, when Corey does the Slipknot songs, when he does them in his solo set, he does ska versions of them. Like, if people equal shit, pick them up, pick it up, pick it up. People equal shit. I think that's the lyrics. That's the only lyrics of the Slipknot song. My wife's going to kick me because she knows a lot of Slipknot lyrics and I don't.
Corey does wear checkered Vans too, so
checkered Vans, yeah. Checkered Vans, the uniform.
He's always been a very ska guy. I think that was the thing that endears Slipknot to a lot of people, was that kind of that whole sort of ska vibe that they had. You know, like a lot of people in the band, a lot of people you're not quite sure what they do.
100%. There's just
wearing
like
silly
extras.
costumes.
Yeah.
That's a ska band.
Yeah. And I've seen him rock the fedora. So
he has.
He's a fedora.
His first solo iteration, he was absolutely fedorable.
Absolutely.
Fedorable.
No, it's very good.
Fedorable's now the word.
I don't want to. This is going to age us, but
it's aging me by the second.
Frenzal Man's on a Camel. First CD I burnt.
Nice. Did you burn it from a friend or did you download it
from a friend?
Okay,
that's pre-download.
That's pre-download, of course.
$99,
yeah.
So after this, he's going to give you $19.99.
It's probably $29.99 back then. It was ridiculous the price of CDs.
I was like primary school, couldn't afford to buy anything. A friend's like, "Oh, you need to hear this CD." I'm like, "Well, can I have it?" He's like, "No."
And you burned
so
it.
I borrowed it, burnt it, and photocopied the liner with like the shitty fucking inkjet printer.
It would be so hard to read that. Like, it's such a hard to read.
My God, just this orange blur. Like, and I was like, I put it in like an orange jewel case, and I was like, this is the one at the top of the shelf.
Top of the shelf, burnt. Man's not
and
a
just
camel.
flogged to death. I reckon I had that running till I got my P's, and it's in the Sony Stezza.
Oh, far out. I should have. So I bought a new car the other day. Thank you very much. Doing very well. 2005 Holden Commodore. So
you just
buy my car, did you?
Well, I'm a Ford Falcon user for the last 20 years. Ford Falcon wagons. I've had 2 of them.
But
mine's but I need a new car because this month's not going to pass Rego. So I went and bought a 2000.
Oh yeah, New South, you'd have to have a good car.
Yeah,
in Victoria, you just do whatever you want.
And anyway, the story is, I was trying to work out how to do it the other day. Pressed a button, trying to listen on the radio. It went to the CD mode, and a gosh darn CD started playing.
You can swear on our
thing. I don't like to swear. A CD started playing, and I don't know what it is. I meant to think, because I was driving to work, like I've got to listen back to this and find out what CD it is. But
mystery CD.
A mystery CD in my new car.
Do the whole
the Shazam thing. Yeah, I don't have it. I'd have to get some. Yeah, I have to get the app.
Yeah,
like the kids.
The kids.
Did you take the CD?
You could also just take the CD out and read it. That's what we used to do before Shazam. We press the eject button and read the CD and go, "Oh, it's the Corey Taylor Does Ska CD." Right.
You take it out of your Jason Max burnt.
Yes, burnt.
Oh yeah, mixtape 1, 7, yeah.
Area 7, the Porkers, the All Nighters.
Oh, actually. Legit, like Area 7 and Frenzal on my old mix CDs.
Yeah, I could see Nobody Likes a Bogan right up your alley.
Oh, I was like, I'm like, is this how I need to dress now?
You know, yes. Whenever someone says, there's occasionally we get tagged in things on Instagram, and occasionally they'll tag something about bogans, and they'll say Nobody Likes a Bogan, and they'll tag Frenzal Rhomb.
Like, no,
somehow
that's
we've
Area
been
7.
implicated in that song. That one and that you shoot me the tears by the Tenants.
Oh,
I think that sums us as well.
I think it's the vibe more than anything.
The vibe.
I think you've got
vibe.
Well, maybe they're just calling
you've
you
got
Bogan.
the more shitting on Bogans vibe.
Yeah, we got a ska, but anyway, also quite ska. We do have a lot of ska in our past. Well, I didn't realise we were doing a ska podcast. This is fine, I guess.
Hey, it's good. Welcome back.
What I did on the weekend was ska. And heroin. No, that's an obvious joke. But
that wrapped.
Really, that is the gateway, and that's the problem. Why you have to be careful with ska. That's why obviously Corey's had some issues, because ska does leads directly.
It's a gateway drug.
But he is not. But of course, is sensible. He knows what to do. He's a sensible person.
Put the scar down.
He took his fedora off.
He took it from
and he's fine now.
The chicken pants. It's over.
Gone.
Got a kick.
He is so good though. I was not, because I wasn't a Slipknot fan until my wife got me into them. But then his solo stuff, and his voice is so rad. You know that cover he does of Wicked Game, Chris Isaac. Oh!
Got the voice.
Like, you know, this is like a good, like, I'm married to a redhead. We're redheads in this room.
I'm looking around.
I'm glad that there is a great rooster figurehead in the world that isn't a dumb shit alpha male bully like the other tall one that's in the other band.
Oh.
You know, the other tall guy with the red hair. This guy's a good guy. This guy's the good guy. That guy's not the good guy.
Who's the tall one with red hair?
He's the guy that's no good.
Which band?
Married to an Australian. We've been going through some problems. Don't worry, you work it out. Welcome to what I did on the weekend.
Heroin.
Heroin is shit on court.
Heroin and
Litigation, slander, defamation.
We're absolutely used to it. It's all right.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah, that's probably it.
That's probably enough, actually.
I reckon.
He's getting a little buzz. They got a little
I'm
earpiece,
just like,
and the producer's
ooh.
saying, the lawyers
I'm
are
like,
here.
oh no, lawyers. Oh, they're expensive.
It's the old, we just get
Podcast
it.
money doesn't pay for lawyers.
Anyway, we're going to do an ad read. What ad read are we doing? Hi, guys.
Grain shaker? Do you drink? You don't drink,
No, I
do you?
don't drink, no.
Neither do I, so it's all right. So, no alcohol sponsors.
No.
But then this cunt's got the good luck hat.
Oh, is that one of those seltzers?
Yeah,
Seltzer.
good luck salsa.
Seltzer was never a thing in Australia. Suddenly,
It's
seltzer
new.
was a thing.
It's like
Stop
post-COVID.
trying to make
Yeah.
seltzer
There was a
happen.
couple just
it's
before
happening.
COVID.
It's happening.
Oh, it's happened.
Good luck, salsa. Get it.
We
Good
used to,
things
as we
near
call
you.
it, mineral water. It's like
Yeah, no,
alcohol-
it's
Beer
alcohol-
flavoured.
Spicy water.
But
Spicy
it's
water.
beer flavoured.
Jason's into those sours. You can get alcohol-free sours now, which I kind of.
I don't drink at all.
Well, no, I
I'm
never do.
water.
But you're just a water. I drink
Just
alcohol-free beers.
You don't
Yes,
drink
I
just
love-
water. You drink
Oh, milk. Actually, I'm milk.
And like the juices off a barbecued chicken sort of underneath the rotisserie.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad, actually.
Sounds quite nice. I mean, I don't really eat chicken, but that's fine. Yeah, we got to stop. Sorry, guys.
Bye.
Start a ska band.
I have to go.
Me, I gotta rehab.